and welcome to Fast Track. I'm Kirsten Magasdi. This week, Fast Track comes from the islands of the Bahamas. He's only been in the job for 3 months, but Thailand's Prime Minister faces a daunting task to restore confidence in the country's image and its economy, both badly damaged by political turmoil. I asked Prime Minister Aphisitway Chachiwa how he planned to make a difference. Hi there. Now, I'm sure lots of you tweet as you travel to find out what's going on in a destination. And Twitter has also become a really useful means for official agencies to spread information and travel advice about swine flu. Now, if you like to visit museums but can't always get to the ones you want, then here's a new concept that's sure to catch on. The Prado in Madrid is the first museum ever to be Google mapped. Is there no end to airline cutbacks? First it was meals, then entertainment, then staff pay, but really, uniforms? Health experts here do expect SARS to re-emerge this winter, but they say a lot more is known about it now, the authorities are more prepared, so the impact, they hope, would be not nearly as devastating. Then approaching Gaul, the real reminders emerge of the tragedy. Here, 11-year-old Kasun, 15-year-old Taranga, 12-year-old Nuwan and 14-year-old Nilaksha recall how on that morning they were building a fish tank on the beach when they saw the big wave. They lost 2 sisters, a mother and a grandmother among them. One highlight is an exhibition at the Van Gogh Museum showing Rembrandt and Caravaggio, the 2 Baroque masters of light, side by side. The Dutch Golden Age, a period in history spanning the 17th century when not only Dutch art but also trade and science were acclaimed worldwide. And it was because of this new prosperity and wealth that artists here were able to flourish. But the 1998 El Niño, a sudden rise in sea temperature, caused bleaching of 70% of the corals, and some dives allow resort guests to take part in conservation programs. So I'm going down to help clean the barnacle. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Armed with a toothbrush, I joined an international team of marine biologists and staff based on the North Mali Atoll for their weekly clean of the coral project. I'm joined by Turkey's Minister for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Erkan Mumcu. We're meeting here in Istanbul over a year after this city suffered a number of terrorist attacks. But those attacks in November 2003 were clearly against foreign interests and non-Muslims. People remember the news images, and whether or not you have those security measures in place, there is a lingering perception that it's not safe. It's on this ground that the Rugby World Cup will kick off on October 10 and be decided on November 22. Yala claims to have the highest density of leopard in the world, and we've seen these cubs. They've just moved into the bushes here on both of our 2 game drives. The awards cover over 700 categories in almost every continent and sector, from hotels to airlines, technology, even the world's leading private island and leading personalities. Good morning, I'm Kirsten Magasdi with the latest world headlines. Returning to Bali, one now sensed the great sadness of the people all over the island. So much, it seems, was shattered in a single night. And yet there could have been more bloodshed here had calm not prevailed. In Denpasar, I met Bali's governor, Dewa Bharata, who explained there had been no backlash against the Muslim minority or unrest during the trials of the bombers because of the Hindu belief in karma. Well, I've come to Mesaieed Golf Club, one of the oldest in Qatar, to have my first lesson in sand golf. So this is an unusual concept. We actually carry a little piece of AstroTurf around with us, do we?
Yeah, that's right. That's your piece of fairway.
Well, let's go.
Look at this. It's an expert, huh?
After all that activity, I might need to languish on one of the white sandy beaches, where the only distraction is the occasional falling coconut. It's easy to island hop here. With over 60 islands to choose from, set like glittering jewels in the azure sea, you'll be spoilt for choice. And that's all from me. See you next time.